Angel Dinamita, I'm back from that NFL draft, which I think went superb with the Niners and the Raiders. And I'm back here because I got some phone calls during that week. They wanted to know a little bit more about the Brady, about the Manning theory, about the Super Bowls. A lot of Patriots fans and a few Giants fans. Obviously, I'm talking about the 2008 Super Bowl when I mentioned Manning versus Brady. But first of all, let me tell you that this is the 50th anniversary shirt of the 49ers that I had the pleasure of doing the play by play with my colleague, color guy, Luis Alberto Torres from Colombia. Hágale pues, hágame la vuelta, Luis. So that was a fantastic year, the 50th anniversary of the 49ers. I also had the pleasure, I've been very blessed to also do the 50th anniversary play by play in Espanol of the Las Vegas Raiders, obviously, when they were the Oakland Raiders. But I'm going to talk a little bit about Manning versus Brady, okay? And the reason, because like I said, had a few calls from some Patriots fans. They wanted to know what's the theory. Well, one of my idols is Dr. Brian Weiss, okay? And he's a renowned medical doctor, a psychiatrist. He is awesome. He also wrote a very nice book, and Many Lives, Many Masters. So in one of his hypnotherapies, this young lady told him a lot of stuff about her past lives. So he started digging more and believing, and so he's very good. He's very good in past life regressions. So what I was talking about last time between Brady and Eli Manning was that they had battled in past lives, okay? Because in this lifetime, Manning has beaten Brady 3 times, 3-2. But the most important, 2 Super Bowls, and both times Eli Manning got the MVP. So that was in 2008. You know what happened? If you saw the Super Bowl, if you don't know, in the last 2 minutes, Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi, and the powerful defense. I'm talking, these are the best. Okay, Bill Belichick's defense. Quítense o los mato. That type of defense, they could not sack Eli Manning. And it wasn't a coincidence. Things happen for a reason. God made the universe and everything runs on energy. So they could not sack him. And what does Eli do? He throws a pass, okay? And it's the helmet catch. Yes, from David Tyree. I mean, caught it in his helmet. From then on, you know the rest of the story. Later on, Plexible Burris, he got the final touchdown. On the left-hand side of the end zone, Armando, my colleague, we were on the right side for that Super Bowl in Arizona of that final touchdown pass. So basically what happened with that victory, it changed history because the Patriots were going to be 19-0, a clean season, undefeated, if they had won the Super Bowl in Arizona, but it didn't happen. It was Eli Manning versus Tom Brady, and that's what happened. They were 18-1. The last undefeated team was the late, great Don Shula that he coached, who recently just passed, and that was back in 1972 when I was a young man joining the Marines back in 72. So I always remember that year because of the undefeated Miami Dolphins and also when I went into the Marines. So anyway, that's what I believe from what I've learned from Dr. Brian Weiss and, the studies and the universe and God and everything, that's what happened twice, okay? And I'm sure that Brady and Eli Manning, in past lives, they battled it out. And the other situation is the karma from Archie Manning, his wife, the brothers, Eli Manning, because you look at Eli and they say, well, he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer or he should be a Hall of Famer. I mean, 2 Super Bowl MVPs and twice he beat the best, Tom Brady. So I really believe that it had to do with karma, with past lives, with everything that happened during the 2008 Super Bowl and the 2012 when Eli Manning beat Tom Brady. That's my philosophy, my theory for all the Patriots fans that wanted to know. Now, Donovan Castañeda in Kansas City and his crew want to say, hey, what about Andy Reid? He finally won because he couldn't win the big one. Well, I don't know too much about that. Maybe his karma cleaned up from a past life and it all came good to him. But I also was thinking about this, reading more on Dr. Brian Weiss and other people who are really into the spiritual thing, who are really into the past life regressions. Before I tell you about Andy Reid, I bet you that if Eli Manning or Tom Brady did a past life regression, they were going to find out that they had battled it out in the past. Not everything happens for a reason. But let me tell you, going back to Andy Reid, and congratulations. I know as Raider fans, they hate the freaking Chiefs and blah, 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 but he got it. He got the Super Bowl. So what I was thinking that it boils down on Patrick Mahomes, okay? Patrick is one of those human beings that comes around maybe every 25, 50 years, I don't know. And everything he does on the field is natural. He doesn't even have to think about it. I mean, he just, boom, vámonos, dale gas, touchdown, Kansas City. The guy is so good. I mean, it's natural. He was born with a light. Light has real good karma. And of course, his Christian faith is real. So I believe, obviously, Andy Reid coached the team, and Andy Reid is the coach. He's now a Super Bowl champion, but I really believe that Patrick Mahomes is the biggest light. I mean, this guy is a phenomenal individual, and he didn't have to get picked in the first round of the NFL draft, so you can see the results. So, Donovan, that's what I feel about your Kansas City Chiefs, and that's what happened, and they are Super Bowl champions, okay? So I want to send a shout out to the Godfather Brent Musburger, to Brian, his nephew, su sobrino, and of course to Vinny and all the clica at the Vision Network in Las Vegas, because you guys rock. Okay, Angel Dinamita Live on Facebook. A little bit of information, or you can say Chuck and Jive on the NFL. You're an NFL. This year's going to be different. Everything's going to change. Like in Miami, they're only going to have 15,000 fans during the games. When the stadium holds 65,000, unbelievable, but it's all going to change. There will be some college football, but the most important thing is that you take care of yourself, you stay safe, because we're still here in California, waiting to see what Governor Newsom says. What's he going to open, the second phase, third phase, y todo el rollo para que se cuiden del coronavirus, all right? In and out, ahí te guacho.